Hey, Jen and Adam back from PepperHarrow. We want to give you a farm update, kind of report what our rebuilding status looks like after the tornado.
Yeah. Y'all want updates, so we're here to give them to you.
Yeah, there's been a lot of things that have happened, even little things, but they're big things for us, and we want to celebrate them and share them with you all today.
Yeah, each step makes us feel so much better, so we're really happy to share them with y'all and really appreciate y'all wanting these updates. So thanks.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
So I've finally been getting some new ground prepped we're expanding this garden here. So you can see I'm breaking sod, and that is an expansion of this garden here that you see. So we have the space, so we're expanding it quite a bit.
And this bed is maybe going to be dahlias.
Yeah, we think we need the extra dahlia space.
Yeah.
So this is a great bed for it right here.
Yeah, but I think Adam was actually also talking about putting lavender in here, so...
Yeah, we were looking for a spot because we have additional lavender coming. We're adding more lavender.
It's actually here.
Oh, it is here, yes. So our production beds, the lavender is planted really close. So this bed here, we were looking at doing the rows spaced further apart, so you could have a picnic in the lavender. Our production beds are like I mentioned, really, really tight. So you can't really get in there and sit down. So we want to have a nice wide row so we can have picnics in the lavender. But we haven't decided whether we're going to put dahlias back in here or lavender. If y'all have kind of followed us, you know we kind of fly by the seat of our pants. Things change. We change our minds like we change our pants.
Yeah, we'll see. And then here's your new little other spot that you tilled up.
So this was last year's dahlia bed. And we are expanding this by...
Like 10 feet?
Yeah, no, that's probably a good 15 feet or so.
Okay.
So this gives us additional space. The lane in between the lavender and the dahlia bed was just wide, so we had plenty of space to create some extra garden space for us. The new hoop is up. We got the sides put on. I think the last update we did, the top cover was on, but we got the roll-up sides on, and I just need to build the end walls. I think that's the last part.
And was that you and my brother that did that over the weekend?
Yep, that was me and Jen's brother. But we had some weather come through again, and we were of course, freaking out because it's not quite finished. And, the end walls give it a lot of rigidity. We had windy weather coming again, so I had my contractor, he pulled his big giant forklift in here, and you see the kind of straps dangling. We ratchet strapped it down to his forklift just to make sure that it was going to be okay for the breezy day that we were going to have. A lot of breezy days this spring.
I mean, how the winds were like 45 miles an hour, so they were definitely very swift, and even with it being ratchet, what is it called? Ratchet strapped. I want to say ratchet strapped down. It was still shaking and stuff. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, but it held up really well. I mean, even with it, before I got it strapped, it wasn't dingling around too much, so It did pretty good.
Yeah, but we got up in the morning. Actually, we both got up in the middle of the night and looked out it's still there. Woo!
I know, yeah.
Those winds are really strong, so when you don't have something completed like this, it's really susceptible to getting damage.
Yeah. Hopefully, the next update, I will have I'm going to get it done. It's going to be done. So the end walls are the next thing that we need to get completed for this, and this will be a working greenhouse. I just need to work on breaking this sod up and getting this prepped so we can plant in here. We actually don't know what we're going to plant in here yet, but something's going to, probably dahlias.
Yeah.
The old one that we had that was blown away, that was over there by the house, would do Jen's dahlia cuttings, and it created a lot of additional heat, which helped them grow really, really fast. I think that it's a good spot to grow dahlia cuttings for the summer.
We actually haven't talked about it, but I think that's a great idea.
Oh.
We could think about things on the fly, but that's what this needs to be. So this will be dahlia cuttings. Can't wait.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Our U-cut tulips are almost ready. I'm trying to estimate at this point when I should start to sell tickets, but I actually think it might be next weekend. Do you?
I have no idea. Like, it just seems to like be slow and just greenery popping up. Then all of a sudden there's heads and they're blooming.
I tell you what, it is in the 70 degrees or more this week. This week and next week, and it's going to make them just like go crazy.
So you're probably right. I think next weekend will be probably a good day to do our U-cut tulips, which is one time.
Yeah, I can't wait. This is a great experiment, and it's fun. It's going to be a fun experience for people doing U-cut tulips.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to head and we'll give y'all a tour of the barn. They kind of are at a standstill. The contractor who is doing the work has like some Amish guys, and they had like a friend who's getting married in Southeast Iowa. When one takes a day off, their family, so everyone takes a day off. So we're kind of waiting on that and the rest of the material for the outside to get finished, right?
Yep, you got it. And there's just like little finishing touches that need to be done. And once that gets done, then you have a insulation guy coming, and we have a painter guy coming.
Yeah, a lot of steps.
Oh man, and yeah, it's like you can't do this step without these other steps. It's like project management at its finest.
Yeah, but luckily we have a really good general contractor who is taking care of things for us. It's actually our neighbor through the wood. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to point over your head, but they're through the woods there. They had a little bit of damage from the storm.
Yeah,
just a couple of horse trailers in a boat, it looks like.
Yeah.
But they really want to see us. They're awesome neighbors, and they really want to see us get up and going again. So they've been like pulling some strings to make the construction happen really fast, because there's, of course, a shortage with a lot of things. And it's really great that they're like making things happen for us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think the only thing we're really waiting on right now is windows for our home. And
yes.
for that, it's like, oh, we have a few months left.
Yeah, we'll be with boarded up windows for a little bit on the house, but that's okay.
It is. We can live with that.
We can live with it.
Okay, let's go in.
Let's go and we'll give you guys a tour of the inside. It's totally unfinished, and there's still construction debris in there, but I don't know, we're excited to go walk in and peek into.
We keep walking in there and like dreaming and planning. It's like part of the fun thing to kind of visualize how it's going to turn out, the final product.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Okay. And our lawnmower's coming tomorrow.
Oh, the lawnmower's coming?
The lawnmower's coming.
Yay.
Yay, we're ready. We need to lawn mow. All the peonies are coming up. That's kind of fun.
Got our lovely little gabled entrance. If you've seen the outside of our old building, had those like metal sliding doors. It's like just like a metal barn. This has nice pretty French doors.
All right, here we are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut the door. Oh, Chewy wants to come in. Come on, Chewy. This is it. This is the event barn.
Yeah, so we have this nice pile of construction debris, which is actually leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, actually, we have a flower farming boot camp on Monday. So
Yes.
all of this has to go. We plan on hosting everyone in here in our almost finished barn, not quite, but everyone will be in here.
But the next steps is we have our spray foam dude who's going to be coming hopefully next week, and he's going to insulate the ceiling.
Yeah.
And the walls will be another step as we can afford to do things. Things will just be in stages. And after we get the ceiling spray foam, another contractor of ours is going to come in and blast it all white. We are eventually going to finish the inside, but until then, we're just going to like paint it all white, so it's at least nice and pretty. And we'll spray the spray foam white also, because if we don't, it'll just turn like an ugly, nasty yellow.
Yellow, and then
it's grody.
He said eventually it would turn brown. I'm like, okay, no.
Yeah.
But honestly, we're just doing enough to get by to be able to hold classes and events. So just something to hold the heat and air in so that we can host these classes and events with temperature controlled.
Yeah,
right?
but we don't have heating and air conditioning in here yet. But after the insulation goes in the ceiling and we get it blasted with paint, that'll be the next step, is putting in like a little mini split system.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's move on. Let's go check out other things.
There's not anything else really to see in here.
Empty. Pile of garbage in our wood stove. So if you've seen our fireside chats, there's the wood stove that it zero moved during the tornado. So a tornado couldn't even move that thing.
No. It did move just a little bit, but not much. It was still in here, kind of in the same general area, but it did move a little bit. It was really crazy.
That did?
Yeah, it was like under one of the bathroom walls. It had scooched over from where it, just like a little bit.
I don't believe it.
Our perennials are getting ready to go in. I actually cheated and put some blue globe thistle in, which is what you see in row 1. I'm just itching to get all of my perennials in here, but so we have some new perennials going in. There's blue globe thistle, some delphinium, some new salvia that I'm trying this year as a new cultivar that I'm kind of testing out. And then we're actually going to move all of the perennials from in front of the former flower cottage into here. So this is going to be our new perennial garden. And Adam was so sweet. He tilled everything back up for me.
Yeah, we got, it rained all day yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And we just kind of watched the soil steam all day as it kind of dried out. And it just dried out just enough to be able to get it tilled this afternoon for Jen to start throwing some plants.
Boy, I tell you what, it looks so beautiful. Like I'm itching to like plant all the plants right now because it looks so good.
But we were supposed to have a new flower cottage here delivered here today.
Yep, they messed up.
They did mess up.
They messed up. I talked to the people who were supposed to deliver it, and they messed up. There were delays with some other deliveries that they had because of all of the rain and snow this week. And they're behind. I don't know quite yet when we're getting the flower cottage, but they said tentatively Wednesday of next week, so we shall see.
Cool. But yeah, we're excited. So next week's update, we should have a flower cottage to show y'all. We're excited to show you.
Yeah, I wish it had been here today.
Yeah. Let's go check out the little chickens because they've grown quite a bit. And that's actually my next project, is to build the outside run for them because they're getting pretty much to the age where they want to be outside now. So I need to get their little run happening so they can start scratching and doing chicken things outside. Let's check these out. They're getting all big. They're starting to get like their big girl feathers.
And they're getting so curious. They actually are starting to come up to us more when we come in and feed them in the morning. They're still a little timid, but they're a little bit more curious about us, which is fun.
Let's see if I can zoom in here or under here. Got 2 guineas, which we had guineas when we first moved here, but guineas are hilarious because they're so loud. It's awesome. I just love it. I just love them being all loud and stuff. Okay,
so about those guineas. Adam actually did them as a surprise. He was waiting for me to discover them.
Jen sent me, I don't know if I did. Yeah, I think I did maybe like a little short or something with Levi here pounding posts. But Levi came back to the farm to give us a hand for a week. And Jen sent us she had a couple of chickens that came in stock at our little feed store.
I sent him to get the lavender Orpingtons.
Here, let's go ahead and close the door
I'm worried about the dogs and the cats.
But she sent me to get lavender Orpingtons
and some buff Orpingtons too, right?
But they had guineas there. And I just got 2, and I was just going to wait and see when she noticed them.
He snuck them in, and I was sitting in there the other day. I was having a down day. We've been having ups and downs, which is totally normal. More ups than downs, but I want you guys to be real with you. It's been a struggle, as you can imagine.
Well, yeah, the weather's been lame, and when it's like when we have so much to do, and it's rainy and cloudy and windy, and
it really has been the weather. But I went in here and sat. It was a rough day. I sat in here, and the chickens cheered me up. The chicks. I just sat in there for some chick therapy, and I was looking in there. I was like, hey. It looks like there's a couple peafowl in here. How? And so Adam came in and I was like, hey, this is weird. Those two look like they're peafowl. And he starts laughing. So little did I know, he snuck in 2 guineas.
And they've started to barely do their loud little squawk that they do.
Oh, it's so loud.
They're hilarious.
No.
When we first moved here, we had guineas the first year, and Jen was still working for the man.
I was working from home.
But she was working from home, and she was like on conference calls, and the guineas would come up on the side porch by her office, and just like, we had like 20 guineas, and they would just...
You know, you hear on conference calls, sometimes you hear the dogs barking, sometimes the kids screaming. Oh no, for me it was the guineas like jumping on the roof, like trying to get my attention. Yeah, you can't really explain that on a conference call other than I live on a farm.
Yeah, time to move on to the next thing. Let's show you what else we got going on here. So we actually have a working greenhouse again. I think in the last video we just had the sides and the roll-up sides up. But I scrambled the other day to get the back wall finished, and I got this front wall finished. I'll give you a little sneak peek of what, not a sneak peek, but a video of what the old greenhouse looked like, and it had beautiful whiteboard and batting, as you can see. And this one's going to have the same, but I had to get the plastic up so we can get this thing rocking and rolling, and that'll be a project that we do this summer. Who knows, maybe even into September, kind of like what last year was.
Yeah, we just need a functioning space to keep our little seedlings warm enough to get going. And I guess the other thing you need to put in here is a heater, and I'm ready for it too.
Yeah.
Maybe not, I don't know, it's too late.
Well, I don't know that we'll really need a heater now, but
and then, yeah,
we need one anyway.
Let's show also my little seed packs that I got done, our CSAs.
Oh yeah, let's go show them.
I am very relieved to have these completed. So this is for our Plant Share CSA customers. I finally had an opportunity to put together their plant shares. This was one thing that I was so scared I wasn't going to be able to do, and finally was able to get it completed. So
you pulled it off.
Oh my gosh, what a relief. But we could have only done it because we were able to get plugs from Farmer Bailey through the generosity of all of you. So thank you very much if you contributed to that. It helped us not only be able to have some things to get planted in the ground immediately, but it helped us get these kits done so that we could get those out of the way and help take care of our customer commitments that we had. So thank you. Very relieved to have these done. The last thing I need to do is the culinary herb share CSA. So that will be going on tomorrow.
And today I actually started getting benches up in this greenhouse, which is nice. Much improved from the last greenhouse. We built them, they were great, but we learned even more being able to start anew. So we have these awesome little benches that are going to go all the way down on both sides. Here's the other benches ready to go up. Just working away as we can chip away at it.
And those should go up tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we'd have some volunteers coming out tomorrow, so that will be amazing to get a bunch of these up.
Yeah.
To get all these like trays off the ground. It'll be great.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait. This is the stuff we keep finding all over the place, and we have the volunteers that are coming out tomorrow. If it's nice enough, we'll see if they can help us pick up these little random shards of glass all over the place that we keep finding.
Yeah, glass and shingles. There's like tiny bits of glass and shingles everywhere.
I know, it's insane the amount, and also probably screws and nails and all that good stuff.
There is a lot of that out there too. And still working on the shop here. I finally got power hooked back up, so we have lights. Waiting on a garage door that is still a few weeks out. But if you can see in the background, I've been like slowly adding more shelf space, which was one thing we kind of lacked in the other one. It was just designed kind of weird. It was just how the shop came when we moved here. So we're taking this opportunity to add a lot more shelving.
Yeah, I'm just trying my best not to fill the shelves, right?
Yes.
We're trying to be intentional this time. We're going to be a little bit more organized, and we're going to be tidying things up to make it a little bit more easy for us to run our business.
Yeah, we're really working on trying to minimize the stuff that we have.
Yeah.
less stuff. That'd be great.
Yeah, when you have a big space like this, it's easy to fill. It's hard to get rid of it. So now that we're starting from scratch, we're like, oh, opportunity not to fill it with a bunch of junk.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, please.
Especially Adam, he's like, no more junk. No more Christmas decorations.
Yeah, no more goofball whatnots, doodads and whatnots.
Goofball? I don't know what you're talking about. I have nothing goofball. Can I show my chandelier?
The lights are so bright. It's so cool.
I know, I love it.
One of the things that got destroyed in the flower cottage was Jen's little chandelier.
Yep. So I found a new chandelier on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's heavy. But I can't get it all the way out. You're going to have to maybe come in a little bit close. You can kind of see inside of it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it looks a lot more elaborate than the other one was.
It is way more elaborate, and it's pure crystal. So I'm excited about that. But this will be the new chandelier that goes inside of the flower cottage that's getting delivered next week.
Wow, super fancy.
Absolutely gorge. Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, y'all. So that is our tour of what's been going on here. Step by step, day by day, getting a little bit done, chipping away at it.
Yeah, I'm excited. The volunteers, there's 2 sets of volunteers that are going to be out tomorrow. We actually have the people from Washington State are coming out, which is really cool. And they're going to help with the garage stuff. And then we have a group of Future Farmers of America, FFA, from the high school that are coming out after school ends.
Yeah.
And they're going to help us plant.
So I think we're going to have rain tonight, but I think it might end tomorrow morning. So tomorrow afternoon after school will be a perfect time for them to plant.
Yeah, we're excited. We hope you liked all the updates that we shared today, and hopefully you can see all the major progress that we've been making here on the farm.
If y'all enjoyed this video, please do us a favor and hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe while you're at it to keep up with our updates, and we'll see you next time.
As always, thanks for joining and happy growing.